The Nevada State Convention, a disgusting display of the three C's: chaos, controversy, and corruption. But I don't need to get into an explanation of what exactly happened. Sane Progressive, Tim Black, just to name a few, did an excellent job at covering the ridiculous events. What I wanted to focus on was the media's reaction. How did the media cover it or not? So corporate media largely ignored these events, to nobody's surprise. I do have to say that CNN, I saw one segment on CNN that was devoted to it, albeit it was filled with misinformation, but what more can you expect from the corporate media? But you know who else didn't cover these events? Liberal media outlets that we're supposed to be able to trust. Outlets such as Addicted Info, Daily Kos, Occupy Democrats, Politicus USA, Think Progress, Liberal and Proud of It. All of these outlets, I perused through all of them, and I found absolutely nothing related to the Nevada State Convention. Now, these are the same people who believe in democratic principles. These are the same people who believe that voting should be made easier, not harder. They don't believe in voter ID laws. They are strictly against Republican gerrymandering and politicians being bought. They were particularly incensed by the 2000 election when Al Gore won the popular vote, but ended up losing the election to George Bush because of the shenanigans that were involved in the state of Florida. You see, when Republicans are engaged in shady practices, it's easy to view them as the enemy. It's easy to fight against them. But when it's internal, when it's the Democratic Party that is further corrupting our democracy, well, then you have nothing to say about it all of a sudden. Hillary Clinton has a super PAC, but of course she's not bought. She just needs it to win. The DNC scheduled 6 debates, but obviously that was enough for everybody to get their message across. The DNC and Hillary Clinton colluded and participated in money laundering just to fund Hillary Clinton's campaign. But technically it was allowable, so nothing to see here. FBI investigation? Some FBI investigation. It's an inquiry. Move along. There's so many different examples. Election fraud in multiple states, running out of ballots, thousands of voters' registrations being purged from the databases, precincts being closed, precincts opening later than they should have, the Bernie blackout on corporate media, superdelegates cutting deals to back Hillary Clinton, and of course this latest debacle, the Nevada State Convention, and you have nothing to say about it, yet you believe in democratic principles. And I get it, the motto is vote blue no matter what, right? But after all of this rigging of the process, after all of this corruption, now you want us to come back into the fold. Now you want to say, let's rally behind Hillary Clinton, because after all, we're all family, right? The real enemy is the Republicans. Let's rally behind this candidate that we practically gifted the nomination to and take down the Republicans. They're the real enemy. But nah, they're not the real enemy. You fake ass liberals and you fake ass progressives, you're the enemy. You see, if this whole process would have played out without the systemic rigging of the process and Hillary Clinton ended up winning the nomination fairly, well, it would still be disappointing because Bernie Sanders, a candidate like Bernie Sanders, only comes around about once in a generation. So of course we would be disappointed, but we'd have to realize that now just wasn't the time for change. Not enough people wanted it, but that's not what happened. The establishment did everything they possibly could do to swing this nomination in favor of Hillary Clinton and just give it to her. So after that, you expect us to come back into the fold and give you our support? Not gonna happen. You fake ass liberals, you can go to hell, and you can take the Democratic Party with you.